giftings and anointings, but how many know God is looking for fruit? There are a lot of people that have gifts. They can prophesy. Yeah. They can give you words of knowledge. Some of you operate in gifts of faith and healing. But what God is looking for is somebody who is manifesting the Christ-like nature. A fruit inspector. He's not looking for what hypocrites and play actors. But he's looking for people that are real and genuine. That's what he's looking for. In the time that we're living in. We have many that are being inducted into the occult and many unholy alliances which secret societies, witches, covens, Satan groups that function and operate in the realm of evil, wickedness, and darkness. And Paul had to confront many of that in the Bible. He confronted Simon, the sorcerer. Paul, in that book of Acts, the 19th chapter, encountered many people who had been caught up in what we call the craft. And don't we live in a time where people are dabbling into everything? We got the psychic connection. We got people that's involved in Wicca and voodoo and all these different things that are going on. Even in our music industry, the music and the different things that we listen to, we have to be very careful what we want to join or connect ourselves with. Because you may come under what demonic control. You may come up under the power and influence of a curse or a spell. How do you think I know these things? Because I've experienced some. Friends and witches, people who operate in the occult. It's a real thing. But how do you know that greater is He that's in me? That He that's what? No devil or no demon has power than the power that we have what? In Christ Jesus. And so we don't have to be afraid of what the enemy is doing. As a matter of fact, when you're on about God's business, the devil's going to be afraid of what you're doing. When Jesus showed up on the scene, the devil was scared to death. What? Have you come what? To destroy us before our time? We know who you are. When you show up on the scene, did the devil get scared? When you step on his territory, you step into a certain territorial place, does the devil begin to fear and tremble? Does he begin to know who you are because he can see what the Christ that's in you? That's right. Or have we taken allegiance and joined up with them? We have many that have opened their lives to a spirit of perversion, defiance, and rebellion towards God, His holy laws and commandments, His ordained leaders and ministers in the body of Christ. They're living their lives that are a life that is against everything that is morally right and pleasing before God, who is holy and has called us, all of creation, back to a place of holiness and righteousness. This is the type of spirit that we're dealing with, a spirit of perversion, a spirit of defiance and rebellion. And what is the rebellion towards? Towards God. It's towards His laws. It's towards His established leadership. Because the highest government in the world is in the spirit is God's kingdom. Because God's kingdom what rules over all. When we say our government doing what they're doing, they're not going against us. They're going against God. And there's always what consequences for going against God. This is the reality of the day. Satan has an agenda, but God has a greater plan and purpose for creation. He has sent forth Himself in the person of Jesus Christ and Tabernacle with us. When Jesus came on the scene in this passage of Scripture, He came for kingdom business. He came to do what the will of the Father in heaven on earth. He came to destroy the works of the enemy. He came to save souls. He came to establish God's kingdom rule and reign in the lives and the hearts of His creation. He would do this through what? The preaching of the gospel of the kingdom. Through the death, burial, and resurrection, through the power of the indwelling presence of the Holy Spirit in Luke 8:4 and 19. Through a called and chosen and anointed, spirit-filled, unified body of disciples that would follow Him. And as Jesus began the work of the Father, sent to do, he began on a search to find men that would what? Be willing to answer the call of God. When Jesus showed up on the scene, he began to what? Go on a search. He said, I'm not going to do this one by myself. But I'm calling for the people that would come and join and co-labor with me in the work that I've called them. I know it's an awesome privilege for God to call me. Many times we don't realize the devil, either you're on God's side or you're on the devil's side. Which side you going to be? You're on the sin of light and righteousness, or you're on the sin of darkness and unrighteousness.
That's right.
There's no in between ground.
That's on every place.
Everybody know what I'm talking about? Ain't no in between. To co-labor with him in fulfilling the redemptive plan of God for fallen. How many know that many are called, but few are chosen? It's like somebody calling your house, but you won't pick the phone up. You look at the what they call the thing, the call ID. So there's God on the phone. He calling me again. Ain't there something?
Yeah.
But then when temptation calls you, hello, how you doing, temptation? What you want me to do?
Yeah. I want you to follow me.
Y'all heard?
Anybody else call?
Marijuana call. Marijuana showed up on the phone. What you want me to do, marijuana?
Wrong person.
I want you to get high today. Y'all get the point of what I'm talking about there? Things that call us.
Facebook.
I'm trying to give you the down-to-earth reality of it, because many times God can be calling us, but guess what? We can see the call ID, but we won't what? Answer the phone. We can hear the devil calling us, and many of us we're used to hearing the devil's voice. We used, and we know the feeling that the enemy gives us when we participate in certain things. Because the word temptation means what? To apply pressure to. All of us have been down that road before that. The Bible said, let no man say, when I'm tempted of God. For God tempts no man what with evil, but every man is tempted when he is what? Drawn away by his what? Own lust. And they call Satan the what? The tempter. So when God is calling, or the tempter is calling, one are we answering to? Whose voices we're used to what? Listening to. Everybody hear what I'm talking about? That was one that came from the Holy Ghost. Yeah. There are many people hear the call of God, but they are what? Resistant. You have to ask yourself the question. How do you know you're resistant? Anybody answer the question? Because you're not doing what God told you to do. That's how you know you're resistant. And the Bible says it's better what to obey God than man. It's better to obey God than what? Sacrifice. Many times they have hardened their hearts and they are running from the call of God. They have allowed sin and the love of the pleasure of this world to lead them what? In the bondage. They have allowed the influences of people and religion and material things to hinder them. They have allowed Satan and all of his lies to deceive them into doing his will and not what God's will. We know somebody in the Bible that got caught up in that same trick. He had been called by God, had walked with God, had carried the money, and what greater position you could have to carry the money. He had been called by God. Ain't that something? He had walked with the Messiah. He had seen the supernatural kingdom of God manifested in the life of the enemy. But yes, he allowed the enemy to come along and abort what? The purpose of the plan that God had. He caused the enemy what? To sidetrack him and flip up. And how many know sin will cause you to always miss the mark? Yeah. That's what the word sin means. It means to miss the mark.
That's all it means.
Sin comes to get you what? Sidetracked. Get you off course. And many times when the enemy comes along to what? To get us sidetracked. And many of us, when we fall, prey to what the enemy what? Attacks us with. They listen and follow Satan more faithfully than God's purpose for their lives. Many have been called by God, but many are not willing to count the cost. Jesus told his disciples that if you want to follow me, you would have to what? Deny yourself. And do what? And take up your cross and follow me. One of the biggest problems that we have in this is many times we don't want to do what? Do self-sacrifice. It's all about self-preservation. I mean, what about me and I and what and about me? And it shouldn't be about, we should be people that what? People that have our heart and our mind on doing what God has called us to do. But many people are so caught up on self-preservation about me, what, myself, and I. I'm going to give you a few little key points because my message is just about over. We must but be willing to count the cost to follow Jesus and be fishers of men. Women, men, it will require for us what? To have self-sacrifice. If you look at this scripture, Jesus began to go along and he began to what? Call these different men. And when he called them what? For a purpose. The Bible speaks about, first of all, when God calls you, he calls you out of what? Darkness. Into what? It's marvelous light. Then if God has truly called you, then that should be what? A change that takes place in your life where God has called you out. When I got to say God called me out of the life of dealing with drugs and doing the things that I was doing before I got saved. Darkness represents those things that are morally evil and wicked. He brought me out of the clubhouse, partying and dancing and doing all this stuff. He brought me out of the lifestyle of the association of the people that I was dealing with. He didn't say I was better than them anything. He called me out and turned my life around so that I could go back into the darkness and bring others out of the darkness. But the problem we have sometimes is the Bible says that some men love darkness rather than light. Because what light does is light will always exposes the real thing. That's why the devil operates what? In darkness. But he's gotten bold now because now he's coming into light now. The devil got bold. They called him what? They called it the kingdom of darkness. When he calls you out of darkness, he calls you into what? A holy light. That means he's called you to live a life that is set apart. What does it mean to be set apart? That means your life should be peculiar. Your life should be different than the way other people live their lives. Your life should be a life that's what? That is different from what the way the world is. That means there must be a change that takes place in your life as a believer. He called you to a high and holy call. Paul said, I press towards the mark of the prize of the high calling. It's the highest calling that you can ever have. President Obama ain't got nothing on the call of God. All right. Because the government that we're under, what is greater than all the governments of the world. Amen. And we've been called to come alongside God to do what? The most awesome thing. He's entrusted us with the souls of fallen humanity. Ain't that something? Yeah. You can look up one day and say, I remember praying for Brother John down the street and he gave his life to the Lord and his name is now written in the Lamb Book of Life. He's now what? Saved. And when he died, guess what? He's in heaven right now with the Father. But it was because God had worked in your life instrumentally that you became what? A doorway. You became a bridge between him and God in order for him what? To receive salvation. In order for him what? To be brought back in right relationship with God. How many know that many people are called, but many people don't want to go self-side. They don't want to give up their life. When Jesus called the disciples, he came and disrupted the whole course of their life. Their whole plan, their whole purpose. You know that when he came walking by the sea, he began to do what? Call Peter. And Peter was doing what? He was off to mind his own business. And I know that God will disrupt everything that's going on in your life to call you. You can be in the midst of the deepest deepest sin and the deepest mess and be involved in anything, and God will step right in the midst of your mess and call you out of the thing. But the question is, are you going to answer the call? Or do you want to stay in your sin? Because all of us going to go to heaven, or we're going to go to hell. It's going to be because of the decision and the choice that we made. No one is going to stand before God and say that you put me in hell. You're going to go to hell because you chose to go that way.
That's right.
There's not going to be no way. Excuse. Many don't want to self-sacrifice. Romans 12 chapter says, I beseech you, brothers, what? Therefore, by the what? Mercy of God, that you present your body, what? A living sacrifice. How do you know that when you offer up a sacrifice, there's things that have to what? Die. When you come to Christ and you come to the cross, there's a crucifixion that takes place. It's a dying to the old life that you live. It's a dying to the old sinful ways and the old sinful lifestyle and the old sinful mindset that you once had. And you become what? A new man, a resurrected man. Because that old man has what? Been crucified. Paul said, well, I have been crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live. But it's Christ that what? Liveth in me. And the life I now live, I live what? By the faith of what? The Son of God. And gave what? Gave himself. A crucified life. And many people don't want to what? They don't want to die to sin. They don't want to die to their life, their plans, their agenda, in order to take on God's greater plan and purpose. Because anytime you serve God, it's always what? A reward and a blessing. In it. How many know that it comes when you give your life, you have to totally surrender. That means you got to be willing to be sold out for Christ. Paul said, I count my life what? I count my life as nothing. It's only for that I might what? Gain Christ. And I count everything what? Done. That I may what? Win Christ. Paul was willing to give up everything. He totally what? Surrendered his life to God. Philippians 3, 7 through 8. Read it for yourself. How many know that we have to be willing to totally submit to God? Submission is a hard problem with some people because submission requires you giving up control. And it causes you submitting under the authority of someone else. Some of us are submitting, but we're submitting to the wrong authority, the wrong power. Jesus said James said in James 4:7, said, what? Submit yourself, what? Therefore unto God. What? Resist the devil, and he'll do what? He'll flee from you. Submission is not control. Submission is something that you voluntarily do. When the disciples, Jesus called disciples, he didn't make them do nothing. He called them, and it was a decision and a choice whether or not they were going to what? Be willing to what? To sacrifice their lives. Surrender their lives to him. Come under what? His lordship. Y'all get where I'm coming from? He called them. But it was up to them to say, Lord, I hear you. And I'm going what? I'm going to bring my life in what? Under submission to your what? Lordship. That's why he said, everybody that call me Lord, Lord, shall not enter what? But him that do what? The will of my Father. What does the word Lord mean? It means to come under the authority, the control, the influence, the will of God for your life. God is not trying to make you do nothing. Now, he can make you do what he wants you to do. No, I know. Because he made Jonah do it. Jonah thought he was going to run from the call of God. He thought, well, I'm not going over there to preach to them old Ninevites, but they're a bunch of barbarians. And they're a bunch of wicked folks, Lord, and I don't like them, or whatever his hang-up was. And he called himself getting on the ship and going to Tarshish. But what did God do? God sent the whale right on by his way. That's what we got the story of Moby Dick from. God sent the whale. And sometimes with us, God going to have to send the whale our way. To get us back on what course? We have to be willing to humble ourselves before God. The Bible said that the